everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a swatch and review on the Crayola and Sally Hansen collaboration. This is the spring line that they released. They released 6 new polishes. I didn't do a swatch and review on the original launch for like the Crayola Sally Hansen Insta-Dry line. I am still trying to get a hold of like 2 polishes from that collection. As soon as I get those, I will do a swatch and review of that collection if you guys want to see that. If not, I'll just use them in some type of like tutorial or something like that. I really like that collection because it has a lot of, it has the primary colors. It's the perfect polish to have as part of like a nail art kit, so to speak. I really like the Insta-Dry formula, especially to stamp with. It's also really good to water marble with. I like using the Insta-Dry formula to do a lot of nail art with. So let's go ahead and get started with the 6 polishes. These are all part, again, of the spring line. So they're very like pretty pastel colors or like springtime colors. The first one, this is the one I was most excited for, and this one is in Canary. It's the yellow polish of the collection. But this one did disappoint me a little bit because even with the 3rd coat, I was still able to see some patchiness to this polish. I ended up having to do like a 4th coat, but when I did swatches for this collection, my nails were a lot longer. So when I applied this nail polish again for the 2nd time, I ended up just wearing this nail polish alone for a 2nd time when I had a little bit shorter nails because my pinky nail decided to break on me. I actually was able to get this fully opaque in just 3 coats, no problem. I think this is one of the more unique colors in the collection. It's very, very difficult to do like a pastel yellow with a good formula. And I love the brushes on the Insta-Dry polishes. They are a little bit shorter and wider, so it's a lot easier to get to like my cuticle line. And I don't really have a problem with like pulling with these brushes. You do want to make sure, of course, that you wipe off any excess polish, but it dispenses the perfect amount of polish to cover an entire nail. So the next polish in the collection is in Sea Green. This one was fully opaque on me in just 2 coats, which was surprising because I thought like this one was going to be the one that gave me the most trouble because mint greens, typically for me, like mint greens and yellows give me the most trouble. This didn't. This is a gorgeous like mint green polish. I really, really like this color. They did a really, really good job on this, and I'm sure it's going to be one of the more popular colors in the collection. So the next one in the collection is called Cotton Candy, and this is a cotton candy pastel pink polish. Beautiful color, beautiful formula, fully opaque on me in just 2 coats. I really love this color. It's a little more intense than like your standard, a little more pigmented than your standard baby pink, but I still think it would be perfect for like a baby shower, like a baby girl shower. So the next polish in the collection is called Wisteria, and this is kind of like the lavender polish in the collection. So as you can see, in comparison to Cotton Candy, it definitely pulls a little bit more like purple. It has more of a white base to it, so it's not as like intense and pigmented as Cotton Candy. At first, when I saw images of these 2, I thought they looked similar, but once I received them and I saw them in person, they're definitely very different. So this one was fully opaque on me in 3 coats. I did end up having to do a 3rd coat because the 2nd coat was a little bit on the patchy side, but I kind of expected that because it is a little bit more pastel, and pastels, again, tend to have a little bit of a patchy formulation. The next one in the collection, of course, is my favorite because it's the blue one. This one is called Sky Blue. I think this is a true like sky blue. I tried comparing it to Zoya's, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's more like that, like blue topaz type of color, which is absolutely my favorite color. So I think this would definitely be considered like a sky blue. I would consider it a sky blue. Gorgeous, gorgeous formula, fully opaque on me in just 2 coats. Like I said, this is the favorite in the collection because it's the blue, and obviously I have a thing for blues. So the last polish in the collection is Melon, and I think this really is like a true like peachy melon color, kind of like a cantaloupe color. This was fully opaque on me in 3 coats. I did end up having to do a 3rd coat. I wore this polish twice, and both times I had to do a 3rd coat. Definitely gonna get a lot of use out of them, out of this color. I love wearing like these like peachy colors, especially in the springtime. So I have some plans for this color. I really, really like it. So that's it. Those are all the polishes in the Sally Hansen and Crayola spring line. I think they did a really good job with the color range. None of the formulas were absolutely terrible. I think the worst one was a yellow one, but I was still able to make it work. So I really enjoyed this collection. I think these are going to be a hit. If you guys see these, definitely pick them up. I love the Insta Dry formula, so I would definitely recommend picking these nail polishes up. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then on Sundays or every other Sunday, I like to post a weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!